Melissa. You're watching Florida on a Dime. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you're listening. Well, I'm back. To those who missed me, I decided to take the entire spring break off with my kids. We had lots of adventures. My girls and I went for a pageant in Orlando. Again, looked beautiful. No win, but those girls were good. Those girls were pageant polished. This weekend coming up, we're going to Bradenton, which is on the west coast of Florida, and it's the last chance. It's the sweeps pageant. It's the last chance to get in for the year. Thank goodness, because I'm done. I am so traveled out and just pageant out and done. But anyway, we left the pageant. We stayed in Orlando for the rest of the week. We volunteered at Give Kids the World Village, which, in case you guys don't know, it is with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Kids make wishes to go to Disney World. And this company, Give Kids the World Village, is a haven for them. They get free hotel room, which is actually little condos that they stay at. Free food, free activities, free tickets to the park. Everything to them is free. They don't pay a dime. And they need volunteers to keep it working. So my daughters and I volunteered. We did the Halloween party one night. We did dinner service one night, and we did breakfast service one morning. So we worked 3 different mornings at Give Kids the World Village, which was absolutely beautiful and rewarding. And we also, on our last night there, we had actually decided to stay an extra night because we got the breakfast shift the next morning, on the last morning before we left. And so we were looking, because our hotel room was done, we were looking for a hotel room, and I found a fantastic rate for on-property Disney hotel. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, I'm a Disney freak, love all things Disney. Used to have season passes, used to go all the time, but since the divorce, can't afford it. So actually, you know, used to have going 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year. I hadn't gone in 6 years. 6 years I hadn't gone to Disney, which is like a major record for me. But when we were checking into our hotel, which was the All-Star Sports, to any of you guys that know Disney, a manager came up to us. He saw our matching, my daughter and my matching Give Kids the World shirts, the volunteer shirts. And my daughter also, her birthday's next week, so she was wearing a birthday pin that they had given her. And he asked what our plans were for that evening. And we had told him, you know, that we had been working the past 2 days full, you know, and then we were back the next morning, so all we had was that night free. And I said, you know, I kind of joked and said, you know, too bad you don't have half-day tickets to Disney. And he said, well, you know, ma'am, we don't have half-day tickets to Disney, but follow me. He grabbed my phone, my room number and my name. He said, he confirmed that it was just the 2 of us. My oldest daughter had taken the train home because she had to work. And he said, you're in. He put it on our magic bands. And he said he gave us park hopper passes for the rest of the day. So we were able to park hop between 5 p.m. and 1 a.m. So we were ecstatic, mind you. I could definitely tell you my body, not made for Disney anymore. No. I am still in pain. Still in pain. But we made the most of those few hours that we had. We went to Epcot, because I had not ridden Test Track since they had changed it, and that was a nice ride. And we just went on Spaceship Earth, and that was about it. We took some pictures with the Flower and Garden Festival that was going on. And then we headed over to Magic Kingdom, which was having extra magic hours. And if you guys don't know what that is, if you're staying on a Disney property, sorry, I'm pulling into McDonald's to get my large Coke. If you're staying on Disney property, there's certain parks, certain days of the week that either open an hour early or stay open 2 hours late, just for people staying on property. So it makes it less crowded. So we headed over to the Magic Kingdom for extra magic hours, and we spent from 7 until 1. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. that 8, 8 to 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12. 6 hours we spent in the Magic Kingdom, and we did so much. Oop, sorry, I had to get my large Coke. Anyway, yep, so I hadn't been there at all since they opened the new Fantasyland, which was amazing. We got to ride because it was already quiet, and then there was the magic hours on top of that. It was really quiet, so we got to pretty much walk onto any ride, and we had just really enjoyed ourselves. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed when I have my hand like this, I did something else while I was in Orlando. My very first tattoo. It's still pretty gnarly there. It's pretty scabbied in the middle. It's been a week. I got it, well, a week and one day. I got it last Sunday. They have meaning. This red poppy is for my grandfather who passed away 10 years ago. We called him Poppy. And this yellow flower is for my grandmother who is still living, who I actually live with right now. But her favorite, and they were husband and wife. And her favorite color is yellow, and her favorite flower is the daisy. So I got the yellow daisy with the red poppy. They're still a little sore too. But those are my first tattoos, and probably my only ever tattoos. Not because it was that painful. They told me getting them on my wrist would be really painful, but it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So, but I think that's enough. I don't know. So that was the one crazy thing I did in Orlando. My girls were cheering me on. But I find myself able to be happy that we were able to do so much in that week that I normally, without eBay, would not have been able to do. Plain and simple. So also while I was gone, I know I'm rambling here. I'm trying to get a lot into a little bit. While I was gone, so I had put my auctions, that when I had listed stuff, I had said that I was going to be away and that things wouldn't ship until I got home, which was Saturday. And between Saturday and Sunday, I had to ship almost 70 items. So that tells you that within that week that I didn't do any listing, any sourcing, anything, that's still almost 70 items stolen. Really happy, but now I can definitely say that my inventory is low. That saying, I have not been sourcing in a week and a half. I have a small little bag of stuff that I got right before we left for the trip. And otherwise, I have nothing to list. Sorry, we're going around the bend here. Woo! So it's shopping for me, which I am not complaining. It's just back to the grind. I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, get the kids to school, and now I'm going straight to the bins because I haven't been there in a while. So I'm excited. I'm here. It's about 12 minutes after they've opened. I probably won't get a cart, but I'll let you know how it goes. First one ever. Nice. Pardon how awful I look. Awful I look. I decided to take a break because I am hot and sweaty and it is crowded and the line is ridiculous to check out, so I am going to just sit here and relax a few minutes. I've been here for 3 hours and I have a bag full. I didn't get a cart. And that's where I stand right now. Some pretty good stuff. Man, I am looking extra ragged today. I don't know what's up. I guess I'm spring breaked out. Whew. Anyway, as you can tell from the clips that I just inserted, I did really well today. I got 20 pounds and brand. I'd never found the Vineyard Vines before, so that was awesome. Some Burberry, Tory Burch, so I was finding nice stuff. I got a few bread and butter items, athletic wear kind of stuff. I did find a Lululemon. I think I found some Free People, Lucky Brand. Obviously, I'll do a haul later. Now I am headed to Goodwill. So I didn't get a ton, but I got 2 bagfuls at Goodwill. It's really sunny today. I'll insert a clip here. I've never found this brand before. So yeah, I've never found Royal Robins before, but I knew it was one of the brands that you're supposed to keep an eye out. I've never looked at comps or anything, but I just remembered the brand. It was half off, so I grabbed it. I am going to head to my favorite Lantana thrift because they have today 50% off of 2 color tags and 65% off of 1 color tag. And since I haven't been there in 10 days, who knows what I'm going to find. So I'll have about an hour and a half to search there before I pick up the third time. It's exhausting getting back into the swing of things. I'm still tired from the trip, and this is really tough on the body. On my way to getting my kids, I'm going to stop at Wawa. I don't know if you guys have Wawa, but we just got Wawa. They opened last, I think, Thursday. The first 3 opened, and I think we have 1 or 2 still to open. I've heard good things about it, so I'm gonna, there's actually one right on the way to my son's school, so I am gonna run by and see what they have. This is what a new Wawa looks like. There's people everywhere. I ordered my food, I'm waiting for it. This is a gas station. A gas station. That was a weird experience, to say the least. Took a while. I'm actually running late, a little late now to pick up my son. But I got food and I haven't even been able to try it yet because I had to keep running. But I got, to all our Wawa aficionados, I got the bacon mac and cheese bowl. I will do a review of that once I have eaten it. I also got a Floridaonadime or whatever they call it for me, and then I got my son and daughter each, they like the Frappuccino stuff, and some fruit. And it's not exactly cheap, but at the same time I got a lot of nice frozen drinks and a meal and whatever for 20 bucks. So is it expensive? I don't know yet for what you get, so we'll see. Okay, I picked up the kids, dropped them off, and now I'm headed to Lantana Thrift, but I thought I would give my review of Wawa. Overrated. I know there are Wawa fans. I give it to you. Be fans. But the Flurricane thing is basically a McFlurry. Same size you can get for $1.69 at McDonald's. I paid $3.99 for. Apparently the frozen beverages, the I guess iced coffees, said you can get better at McDonald's for cheaper. The little cups treats to go, those were pretty good. My son liked the one that had pepperoni and cheese and crackers, and I think it was only like $1 or $2.19 or something like that, which is a pretty good for snack. And they had little containers of fruit for $1.99, which is pretty good for a snack too. I had for lunch the mac and cheese with bacon bowl. It was $5.29. Do I think it was worth $5.29? Maybe, maybe not. If I was looking for something different one day, maybe I would grab it. I kind of expected when I opened it up that the bacon would be mixed into the mac and cheese, but it was basically 4 pieces of bacon hanging out on top of the mac and cheese. So here's a picture of that. But don't get me wrong, it was delicious. I mean, it was good mac and cheese and it was good bacon. But next time I would probably, I guess, cut it up myself and throw it into the mac and cheese. So, gas, same price as other places around here. I know they all have to feel like they have to keep up with each other now. And there was a 15-20 minute wait for gas when you can go right across the street, same price, no one there. So that's what I did for gas. And for food, I mean, we're gonna go in the morning because I found out that they have free coffee and hot chocolate for the next couple days, any size. You can get all the way up to like the 24-ounce size. And my daughter wants to grab some, and my sons will probably want to get some hot chocolate. And but that's free, so I mean we might hit it in the morning for that. But after that, I mean, if they have the cheapest gas around, I'll go. Otherwise, overrated. That's my Wawa review. I am no way endorsed for that Wawa review. Hey guys, because of some issues I'm having with my phone and trying to upload movies, I am not going to get my haul up until tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. It was kind of like where I've been, what I did today, came along shopping with me. I hope you enjoyed that. So remember, I'm Melissa. You're watching Florida on a Dime. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you're listening. Look for the haul tomorrow.